Hey guys and girls, welcome to another Sunday afternoon chat. As you can see, I've come home from church and I am heading to the woods. Heading to the woods, that's exactly right. I'm going to go out and sit in a stand here for the last hour or hour and a half before dark with my bow. And so I thought I'd just do a little quick Sunday afternoon chat and talk a little bit about Veterans Day. You know, Veterans Day is November 11th. Veterans Day is different than Memorial Day because Veterans Day is to celebrate all veterans. And it was actually started to celebrate the ending of World War I, which was November 18th, 1918. 1918, November 18th, 1918. Congress celebrated or established this day in November of 1938, and they called it Armistice Day. That's right. Armistice Day was later changed to Veterans Day. And I know that there's, I guess, not almost no one out there that can remember that, not even me, but it was celebrating peace with Germany. That's right, Adolf Hitler, Germany. And that's when we signed the peace accord. It was November 18th, 1918, 11/11/18, one of the most significant days in world history, not just American history, but world history. November 18th, November 11th, oh, I got it all messed up, Jimmy. November 11th, 1918. Armistice Day was formed 20 years later, and then we celebrated that to honor veterans, to honor all veterans of all American wars. And that's the way it's been ever since. Now, it was changed to November 25th one time by Congress when we lumped it in with 3 or 4 other national holidays so we could celebrate like 3 or 4 holidays at once. One of those, I think, was Memorial Day, as a matter of fact. But to celebrate those 3 or 4 holidays all at once. But since some of the states didn't like that, some of the states, because November 11th was such a significant date, some of the states wouldn't do it. And so eventually it was changed back to November 11th, and that's what we know now as November 11th. And I want to just right now just say my personal thanks to every single veteran, period. The ones that are serving now, the ones that have served, the one that's gone on to be with God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We couldn't do what we do. We couldn't go out and fish and hunt and have fun. We couldn't even go to church probably if it wasn't for the effort that you veterans put in. And I thank you really from the bottom of my heart. The Vietnam War was my war. My uncles, my dad all served in the military, my dad in the Air Force. I was actually named after my Uncle Jimmy, who was lost on the invasion, I believe of Iwo Jima, if I remember correctly. It's a long way back when I heard that when I was a little kid. And he was missing in action. He was shot up and presumed dead, and I was born. And they named me after my Uncle Jimmy. That's exactly how I got made. He was shot up, and he got lots of awards and Purple Hearts and stuff, but he came back and he lived for a long, fruitful life here in the United States. And just had a really, really great time. But we thought that he was dead. Now, my parents thought that he was dead, so I was born. They named me after my Uncle Jimmy, so that's kind of a cool thing to think about, and the fact that he was simply missing in action. He was later found, and they patched him up, brought him back to America, just like they do a lot of veterans. But we just want to thank you veterans so very much for that, because it's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to get out here and get in the woods and go hunting. I should be talking a lot quieter. I know that. There's no doubt about it. I ought to be talking a lot quieter. But I'm going to walk across the dam over to the other side, and I'm going to hunt in the area where Apache just about got bit by a snake the other day. Just about got bit by a snake the other day. I mean, he had a close encounter with a diamondback rattlesnake that had 14 rattlers. I think it was a diamondback. I never saw a picture of it. It could have been a timber rattler, but if the chain hadn't come off of his chainsaw, he was getting his one last tree he had to cut, and when it came off, he heard the snake buzzing. He was getting ready to put his hand down there. Very definitely would have got bitten. So he believes we have angels on this ranch. He does. I can tell you lots of stories that things that have happened to Apache, and he hasn't got hurt. It's just kind of amazing. It's amazing, and I tell you what, it's. We do have angels on this ranch. I tell you, we have angels all around us. There's no doubt about it. One of the things I want you to think about, we've got some great videos coming up. I'm actually in the middle of doing right now a catch, clean, and cook video. My daughter, Sherry, caught a bunch of crappie this week while we were out at SEMA. And so we've caught the crappie, we've cleaned them, and now we got to do is cook them. We're going to do that tonight, as a matter of fact, when I get in from hunting. My granddaughter Sherry's, Jordan's here. Jordan has helped me catch some of those fish. We caught about 20 or 25. I think we kept about a dozen. And so we're going to do that. We've not done anything like that at all. And the main reason that I wanted to do it is because it's been a long time since I've had a filleted crappie dinner. and we're going to get one of those tonight. So that's going to be absolutely fantastic. The one thing I want you to think about this week, like I said, we got some great videos coming up. Appreciate all of you that shared videos. We're still just crawling. 10, 15, 20 people a day, 30 people a day subscribing to our YouTube. We're going to have a hard time even getting to 25,000 by the end of the year. But early in the year when we started this thing at 2,000, I thought if we could get to like 15 or 20,000 by the end of the year, we'd be doing great. So I guess we're doing great, and I'm just complaining. And I'm not a complainer. But what I want you to think about this week is niceness. That's right. One word, niceness. Being nice. It doesn't cost anything to be nice. Most everything you do nowadays costs money. There's not any such things as a free lunch. Like freedom. We talk about freedom. Freedom is not free. It's what we're celebrating right now. Men and women, aunts, uncles, grandmas, granddads, brothers, sisters that have served and paid a big price so we could have freedom. But niceness, being nice to somebody, doesn't cost anything at all. Doesn't cost anything. And let me tell you, one of the great things about being nice to somebody, they can't hardly help but be nice back to you. That's exactly right. They'll be nice back to you. It is absolutely amazing. And you want to be blessed this week? You bless someone else by being nice to them, and you're going to be blessed this week. All right, guys and girls, thank you for tuning in to the Sunday afternoon chat. In the morning, I think about 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, we will have our Catch of the Day, our daily devotional from the Catch of the Day daily devotional that I wrote a few years back. We're going to be reading that every Monday till the end of the year. And then beginning January 1, 2020, I want to make a real solid attempt to read that daily devotional every day. If you've got someone that you really care about, share that devotional with them tomorrow morning. Let them subscribe to Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube channel, and their life will be blessed during 2020. I promise you. Hey, guys and girls, I love you. Later.